Hello Flosstube, my name is Shani and you are watching another Stitch with Me video, this time with a double feature because I will insert a clip of hand-dye fabric that I did last night, so it will be also an dye with me. Yeah, because well, first of all, I'm stitching in 3 Things Sampler by Moira Blackburn, and the fabric is a linen 38, 36 and I'm stitching 1/2. I'm using DMC and I dye the fabric, the linen, and yeah, I received yesterday one of the package that I was waiting for. This one from a stitchy friend, Caluquitas. She was really worried, and I was worried too, because she sent me this package since last December and I just received it yesterday, so but yeah, last year, last December, she sent me a message and asked me if I would like a piece of Monaco, and I say yes, of course, because it's an even weave, it's a cotton even weave, and I really like to stitch on that fabric. I'm currently stitch Lady of Mystery in that fabric, in a Monaco that I dyed, and I say yeah, that will be great. So I was hoping a piece of Monaco, perhaps a fat quarter or a smaller piece, but she sent me a lot of fabric. I opened the envelope and it was a huge piece of white Monaco. I cut the pieces and I got 4 fat quarters. Well, actually they are bigger because they are 30 inches by 19 inches, so it's bigger than an actually fat quarter. But yeah, I was really happy, so I decided to dye those pieces, and I already had some linen, so last night I did some coloring fabrics. So let me insert here the clip of the process and the final result. This is a little dye with me. I'm had new fabrics thanks to a lovely stitchy friend, and I decided to dye these fabrics. So there are Monaco 28 count, and I had some linen 36, 38. So yeah, I decided to dye some fabrics and have fun. So this first fabric is pink and green mint, so you can see the combination. I think is really pretty. This one is also a Monaco, and I'm adding purple blue, and now I put some brown, light brown, and I was hoping the purple doesn't show so blue, so I mix a little pink with that purple to get a more violet shade. So this one has purple blue and pink with purple and brown. Really pretty combination. And then this is the linen. So for the linens I just add like rustic colors. This is a very dark green. Then I add a little black, and to make more intense the green color. So yeah, the idea was to maintain the primitive look. So I add this dark green and some brown, and with this linen, with the red one, with the brown one, I like to add some red. I don't know, I love the combination of the red dyed in the brown linen. So I put that shade of red, to give a little warm to the fabric. And yeah, I usually turn the fabric around and start again with the colors, so it's uniform more or less. This is another Monaco, and this one I'm putting the dark green and some of the original green, which is very intense, not as dark but really intense. So to contrast these two greens, I added a yellow, and the idea was to make a really strong and saturated fabric. So I keep adding greens and yellow, but with this kind of dark fabric the yellow get lost, but nevertheless it look really pretty. So yeah, this one is like a turtle fabric. And do you see the clear spots? So there I put again the dyed, the green shades, and I turn the fabric again and check if there is another lighter spots, so the dye is more or less uniform. And again, in this brown linen, I just adding some red to give it some warmth to the fabric, and that's it. Very classic. I want to add more colors to these primitive fabrics, but I just put some more browns and and the red. So that's it for that one. And this linen is the one that I'm working on in my current samplers. This is a smaller piece of Monaco, and I'm adding the really saturated colors, the vibrant green and the blue purple one, and it's really intense. The first fabric were fat quarters, and this last one are smaller, are fat eights, or smaller pieces. So this one is really saturated with the color. So yeah, I turn the fabric and add more dyed. Remember that I dissolve the powder dyed with hot water, and then with my spoon I just keep adding the colors. Again with the red. This red has a little spots of color, but the color is fantastic. I add some pinks, so to achieve the same, a very saturated fabric, this time with reds and pinks, and as the pink get lost in the reds of the fabric, I add a touch of lilac, so of purple, so it brings a little something to the fabric. But yeah, the color is so rich that the fabric doesn't need much. And did you see the water? So I throw out that water. Those are the fabrics that I dyed, and then I put it under the water to take out the rest of the dyes. And here are before I iron the fabrics, so let's see how they turn out. So here are the results. My new stash. Do your own stash. So let me show you. I really like them. They are very colorful. I remember a few years ago when I used to dye more fabrics, I used to name them. So okay, this is a piece of Monaco, the small pieces, and it's a green blue tone. This one, it's a really pretty one, like for a Little Mermaid of Mirabilia series, perhaps. This is very pretty. And also Monaco small piece. This one is a really vibrant red, so I really like it. This one has the red and the pink and a touch of very light purple. So yeah, this is really pretty. And these two also with this one are almost the same. These pieces are linen, and it has brown and red, and this is a big piece. This is a full fat quarter, but it's great. I love the colors. As I told you, I really like the red dyed with brown fabric. So yeah, this is, but this is a small count linen. So I was thinking that perhaps I could use this one, for a series of designs, perhaps to make small designs. But I don't know if you could think of designs like a series to finish small, perhaps pillows or something, ornaments. But yeah, because this piece is really long and short, so I can use for little designs. But this is again, the linen is 38 almost, so I don't know, but the colors are really nice. And this is Monaco. I love this one. It's really like enchanted. I'm sure a fairy will look great here. And is Monaco 28, so the size is perfect and the color is really nice. I really like this color. This was the first one that I did. This one is a really vibrant green. So I don't know if well, perhaps a orange mermaid will look great on this, but yeah, the green is really beautiful here. And this one I really like it. This more subtle color, you know, the browns and the lilac and some blues, and I really like it. Also for a fairy, perhaps even for a mermaid, because the green will pop here. So yeah, I really like this one too. And finally, these pieces of linen, and it's very interesting. So I'm sure I could use this for a sampler, you know, but yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. So yeah, my stash. Thank you again, my dear friend, who sent me these fabrics, and I really enjoyed. She also sent me, besides the Monaco, she sent me some goodies. She sent me this beautiful fabric. You know, it looks like a shell. It's linen. Yeah, linen 28. So it's really beautiful. And she sent me some silks. So look, oh, so pretty. Or even in this one. Oh, so pretty. And she sent me the beads for Lady of Mystery. It was a surprise, but I already have these beads, but I can use them in another project. So yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you again, Caluquitas. It was a wonderful surprise and a really beautiful finish for my week. And sorry if my postal service took so long, but I really love the gifts that you sent me, and it was great. I love to dye fabrics, and they came out wonderful. Thank you. And you know, I could play more with them. And yeah, well, let's continue with our normal programmation. Bye. Yeah, I have new fabrics, new stash. Do it yourself stash. And I think they look really, really pretty. I named them. I just like fun, but I was yesterday when I was iron them. I started thinking in names for my fabric. So yeah, and it was really, really fun, and I love dyeing fabric. So thank you again, Clau. It was a wonderful gift, and the time was perfect because I'm finished my birthday week, so a wonderful present. And speaking of presents and gifts, I was checking my Flosstube subscription this morning, and I had a wonderful surprise when I saw Mary Rose's new video, because she talked about me. Oh, I love her so much. Not because of the video of today, but I enjoy her videos so much, and it was I feel so thankful and so happy that she could use one of my videos to, as inspiration for a topic in her new video. When she talks about the back shaming and a part of the thoughts of how we are for our nature, we tend to do that, to watch the detail, or because I mean it's part of the evolution aspect, and how to get better, and it's not something bad, but we must enjoy the process of stitching, and her video is so interesting. She talks about a lot of topics regarding this issue, and yeah, and at the end she showed us an equation about the stitching process and the sanity and how we must think about it. And I think it's so truthful. And but yeah, go watch her. Thank you very much, my dear friend. As always, it's a pleasure to listen to you and to learn, and what a wonderful gift for me. So yeah, I'm stitching these little strawberry things. I don't know if they are strawberries or flowers or what, but they look like strawberries. I don't know, they are strawberries for me. So I'm guessing I will be finished these leaves these green parts, and then go to the grocery store. So I want to stitch this afternoon in my Aphrodite from Mirabilia, so I can record an Spanish video. So yeah, that's the plan. Finish this top border and go to the grocery store and then in the afternoon stitch a little in my Aphrodite mermaid. It's going to be a huge difference from this fabric to the Aphrodite one, because that one is Lugana 28, and the holes are huge. So it's going to be a relief for my eyes. But working in this linen it's also very joyful. I don't know, you start to feel like a very classic crafter. Yeah, I will continue stitch this, and perhaps the next time I will start with the big letters here. I remember one of the Instagram post, no Instagram, Flosstube, someone was talking about the samplers and how you have to stitch the letters, the bestary or the alphabet, I mean, many times, and also Drew from the Wesley Studios, he was talking how he doesn't like stitching alphabets, and yeah, I totally see their point. I don't have an issue with the letters. I kind of like to stitch letters because, I don't know, perhaps there are quick to stitch. I don't know, but yeah, I like to stitch letters. Oops. So that's a good thing, because this sampler has a lot of letters, and I guess that's it for today, because I'm listening the music of my kids, and they're having a blast. So that's the sign that I have to be quiet and don't record anymore. So I will continue stitching, and I see you in my next video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will be here stitching and sharing until the next one. Bye bye.